On December 21st, time is relative. Now, you have artificial time, and everybody's living in artificial time. Because if you get a sundial, you set up a sundial, you get the latitude and longitude where you are, and you set up a sundial and you check your artificial time with the natural time, and you'll notice that there's a difference depending on where you are. Because as the earth moves, so does the shadow that tells time. And when and where, and they change the day. There's days missed. You go back long enough, and somebody says, to celebrate me being in the position of whatever position they were in an outhouse, take 3 days off the calendar. So they took 3 days off the calendar, and everybody's marching along, and they're missing 3 days because the Bible said something, and they figure, I'll take 3 days out, that'll change. No, it didn't make any difference. About artificial time. And time, it's 577. I won't go in exact. I have to double check. Depending where. China has a different calendar. There's all kinds of calendars. And I wasn't here when at the 0 point. And that's the big argument about where the 0 point came in. And it's like, you can't win for losing. When it all began, you weren't there. Neither was I. I wasn't there. I'm not going to argue about when was it going to end? I don't know. I won't be there when it ends either. Why? Because just because you spin the planet off into the sun doesn't stop the rest of the planets from going around and everything else. It's misconception that 21st of the Armageddon. Armageddon's been going on since the Second World War. It's when Armageddon ends. That 7-year peace treaty was from 1929 to 1936. Between the years 1933 and December 7th, 1941 are the only years that the United States was at peace. In the history of the United States, those were the only years that they weren't at peace. You want to double check the exact times. But the Vatican signed the peace agreement, the Lateran Treaty in 1929. It only lasted for 7 years. So you want to think about that one too.